Welcome everyone. In this video I will review the Udarniy armor profile and I will show you where to penetrate this tank. So with that said, let's get started with the front of the tank. If you are facing a tank like this, the first weak spot is the lower plate. This diamond shaped lower plate, here he has around 195 plus millimeters of armor protection value here. The second weak spot is the cupola here with 120 millimeter plus armor protection here, but only in the midsection. If you go to the far left and to the far right, the armor value are increasing as well. 135, 40, 45, 50. So in the middle is the weakest 120. The third weak spot is the gun mantlet actually here. You will need to have plus 270 millimeters of armor penetration value to pan here the gun mantlet, where these machine gun ports has to the left side and to the right side. Only this 270 here and here. But not the upper side and not the lower side. The lower side is actually on plus 413, 15 here and 420 plus here. So only this and this 270 plus. The third, actually the fourth weak spot is this small cupola, but this is really thin. So you can pen this, but it's really thin, so it's not actually visible. The top of the tank, this flat plate here is not overmatchable, not even with heat emission or high caliber gun. This is not a weak spot like on the IS-5 or other tanks, so don't try to pen this because it's not a weak spot. So if the tank are side scraping in this position like, so here the tank will have around plus 265 millimeters of armor protection value. Here you will need to have plus 265 or above to pen this reliably in a side scraping position. But don't shoot here actually, because this is spaced armor and your shots will be absorbed, as you can see. Let's go now to the left side of this tank. In the turret he has around 165 here 200, 165 millimeter here are all over. Now the side, as you can see, this tank has spaced armor. This is a spaced armor. So here he has 165 and 60 millimeters of armor protection here all over. Here 155, 160, and below 135, 140, 145, depends on the angle. So you can go through with normal HE shells, not even with 120 plus Chieftain or Leopard. HEs can go through, but with hash ammunition, yes, you can go through here and you can pan easily. Or here, but don't shoot here where the space armor is. Don't shoot here hash HE or heat ammunitions because your shots will be absorbed. So let's run to the rear side of this tank. Here we have 95 millimeters of armor protection value here. Try to avoid to shoot the track link, because if you have heat ammunition, this sometimes counts as a spaced armor. For example, if this is in an angle and the armor value will is increased here and you will bounce off. So don't shoot here. The upper side 100 here, the back of the turret 130 millimeters of armor protection value here. Here 160, as you can see, because it's angled. Now the armor value is more thicker, so don't shoot there, because you can actually, if you have APCR, you can actually ricochet the back of the tank because of this angle. So the corners here, other side same configuration here. So I've got here the IS-3, and as you can see, this tank has got on the upper plate to the left side and to the right side these two track links here, and these track links are not just for 3D skin or customization element from the tank. It actually serves as extra armor. Let's go and check this. So I have here the IS-3A, and as you can see, this is the upper plate of this tank. Here he has around 188, 190 mm, 900, 197, up even to 200. But here 190, on track link 222, same 186, here 220. So these track links are actually counting as extra armor protection against any type of ammunition. And if I switch here with heat ammunition, as you can see, let's switch back to visual. Here the tank now, because of the angle, this tank has the upper plate 200 millimeter from 200 212, let's say, but here 235. So from 200 we are jumping up to 235 and even 240. Here 196, 200, and here 235. So this extra track link actually adds to the upper plate armor an extra 235, an extra 35, 36 millimeters of armor protection. So let's go back to live, and as you can see, if I angle, the values of these track links are increasing significantly, even up to 300. So don't shoot these track links and avoid this. So yes, thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe.